Hello, my name is Albert Gurdy, and welcome to another installment of Slammin Synapses. If you're viewing me through YouTube, you'll see a subscribe button up here. Click on that, keep up to date with the latest ongoings. You could also drop me a comment in the box below if you have one for me. If you're viewing me through a phone or otherwise, there's ways of doing that there too. This segment is going to be submitted for possible inclusion to the PW Insider family of websites. That's pwinsider.com, pwinsiderelite.com, and pwinsiderextra.com. You can find them on Twitter at pwinsider.com or on Facebook at pwinsider. Like I said many times before, the Elite site's a great paid site to go to. Lots of great audio, lots of great video, lots of great interviews. There's an interview with the Blue Meanie on there recently. By all means, check that out. First off, I want to apologize for being forever since doing my last segment. I had intended on doing a segment for Raw 1000. Schedules got away from me, and schedules at work changed, and just so many things in life just kind of made drastic changes, so haven't had the time to actually get away to make a segment. I mean, even though these segments are like a little under 10 minutes long, finding those 10 minutes have been very interesting. So without further ado, we're just going to get right into the segment and quit blabbing, so here we go. So, a long time ago, WCW held an event called Slamboree. It was a Legends reunion. Basically, the first 3 or 4 years that they had it, they would bring out legends from the sport to come out, pay some sort of tribute to them, acknowledge them, give them their just due, and just celebrate what they've done. In Impact TNA, you see legends come back, and you see the young guys try to just go over on the older people, and of course the legends get their due in the end. But it seems like at those events, those people were treated with some sort of respect. I mean, these were people that gave quite a bit to the business, and they got paid back in the respect that was definitely deserved of them, as well as just that one more go around. Flash forward a few years, WWE. It seems like every time they bring back someone from the past, it's typically in a comedy spot or in a thing where when they're gone, it really doesn't make a difference. I mean, you look at what they did with Heath Slater. He was instead of the Legend Killer, he was the one who was killed by legends every week. There was Vader, there was Sid, there was DDP. There was quite a few people that they brought in just to destroy Heath Slater. They're not there. And where is Heath Slater at now? He's no more as relevant now as he was then. As a matter of fact, he's not even on TV these days. So, I mean, what good did this segment do for anybody? I mean, are you going to say, wow, I can't wait for Sid to come back to WWE again? Or it's like, I can't wait to see what Vader is going to do next? It's like, no, they wasted that moment for a comedy bit. And that's all the matches with Heath Slater were just comedy bits. Just so that they could bring people back, but at the same time did nothing at all for Heath Slater. And when I look at Raw 1000, you saw people like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Roddy Piper. You saw quite a few people get brought back, but they were in comedy segments. I mean, not once were they ever in a serious position to say, hey. I mean, the only people that they put in any sort of serious framework was DX. And it just boggles my mind. It just boggles my mind that people get brought back, but they're not given the respect that they deserve. They're not given that notoriety. They're not given that, okay, this guy was someone back in the day. Instead, it's like, okay, we're going to bring him back, do some yuck segment, and be on our way. And that's just wrong. I mean, if you were having a dinner and your mom shows up, haven't seen your mom in a while, but your mom shows up. That head of the table is going to be hers. You're out and about and you see an old teacher that you haven't seen in 20 years. But he was your favorite one. It's like he taught you everything you needed to know. Are you going to go up to him and start making fun of him? No, you're gonna walk up to him. You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be glad. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna talk about old times. You're gonna give him the respect that's deserved of him. Say, hey, you did a lot for me. I learned a lot of stuff, and I went on and made something of my life. When you think about the way that you would treat people in those positions, that's the same way that most of the legends should be treated now. Not as filler, not as a side thought, not as comedy relief. They should be given the notoriety and the thanks for doing a lot for the business. So, which brings me to my next segment. It's been a while since I've done this, but I'm going to have some new entrants to my Hall of Fame. The first one, a person who recently passed away, and I really haven't seen many matches. I think I've only seen like one or two on YouTube, but I really can't say that I've seen him wrestle. But I know from hearing people that did wrestle with him that were privileged enough to be in his company, he definitely is one of the best ones out there, and he is the man who is responsible for allowing the world to know people like Sting and the Ultimate Warrior as part of Power Team back in the day. That man is Red Bastien. Red Bastien held titles, held championships, and was the president of the Cauliflower Alley Club. And like I said, any story that I've heard about him was positive. Like I said, never knew the guy, but I wish I did. Because the stories that were told to me, the stories that were conveyed, it's like, wow, there's a guy you want to know. There's a guy that could teach you a lot, and you could learn from. And your career is better off knowing him. So, newest member of my Hall of Fame, Red Bastien. To family and friends and acquaintances of him, my prayers go out to you. My condolences go out to you. My best wishes go out to you. Red Bastien, rest in peace. So, it's going to be enough for this segment of Slammin Synapses. If you want, you can follow me on Facebook at my name, Albert Gurrier. You can like my Facebook page like my Facebook page, Slammin Synapses, or you can follow me on Twitter at Slammin Synapses. There is no G there. If you want to drop me a comment, you can email me as well, in addition to those pads, at agurrier@yahoo.com. So, next time around probably be much sooner. I'm going to try to get one in next week. So, with a new entry to my Hall of Fame. So, and I think you'll be surprised. Not surprised, I think you'll appreciate who they're going to be. For Slammin Synapses, this is Albert Gurrier, saying so long from ringside. You have a good day. Bye, everybody.